Merry Christmas everybody and welcome back to our channel. Today for our Christmas special we are doing an OG taste test. We haven't done one of these in a while and we are excited for this one today. But we have a couple things to mention before we get into the taste test. First, we want to give a shout out to one of our viewers, Steven. We heard it's your birthday today and so we hope that you have an amazing birthday and a very Merry Christmas. And also we just hit 3,000 subscribers. So we want to thank you guys so much for that. That is pretty amazing considering we haven't even been uploading that consistently recently. So thank you guys so much for the support and continuing to watch our videos even though we don't upload much, and we hope you guys enjoy this taste test today.
I was walking in Walmart the other day and I saw these chips and they just totally jumped out at me. For one, because they're pretty colorful bags, but also because they're called Uglies.
I know, what kind of marketing is that?
Well, it got my attention, so that kind of worked. Anyway, they have 5 different flavors. I don't know if you guys have ever seen these or heard of these, but they've got sea salt, jalapeno, barbecue, salt and vinegar, and sweets, which is like sweet potatoes. So the rest of these I think are just regular potato chips, and those are sweet potatoes. So today we are going to be doing a taste test and we're going to rate each of these 1 out of 10, and the 2 that get the highest score, they're going to go to a final and we're going to award one of these the very best Uglies chip. All right, we're going to get started with the sea salt. So these are kind of just, I think they're like plain Jane chips. Okay, so these are kettle chips. Go ahead and grab a few. And they say ugly on them. I don't know if these are any uglier than regular kettle chips.
Looking in there, it looks like there's a few more curly and weirdly shaped ones.
Well, here it says each of the bags has something, a little different phrase on it. This one says it's okay to be a little rough around the edges. So, yeah. Not as crisp as I expected. They're not super salty and about a medium crunch. Sometimes you get those kettle chips that are like really hard and crunchy. These aren't those.
For kettle chips, I would say they're less on the crunchy side. I agree with you, but they're definitely more crunchy than just normal potato chips that aren't kettle.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, and if you're wondering about price and where to get these are about $3 a bag and you can buy them at Walmart.
So, okay, time to judge them.
3, 2, 1, 6. Ooh, a 5.
Yeah, okay. It's just kind of like right down the middle.
I kind of agree with that.
So I'm just giving it a 5. I actually really like chips. It's one of my favorite snacks. So I love this video, but I don't necessarily love the plain sea salt ones. They're fine. But...
Well, I'm thinking we're going from like the most mild to the least mild here. Because we got the jalapeno next. I'm gonna give these a little smell before we taste them to see if there's really a strong jalapeno essence to these.
It says on the front that they're mildly spicy, so I'm not really expecting.
Yep, that'll clear out your sinuses.
Really? Huh. Yeah, there's
pretty strong smell there.
All right, let's give them a shot.
They have this jalapeno dust on the outside of them.
Much better flavor in my opinion. A little spicy.
That is great.
I quite like these, actually.
Perfect amount of spice for me.
Okay, the spice is starting to kick in a little bit more.
But it's not super intense.
No, you're not running, to the fridge to get a gallon of milk.
Yeah, it's not like you just poured some hot sauce on this or something. I don't know that it actually tastes like jalapenos. Like if you think about eating a jalapeno pepper, well, it's not the same as that.
Taste a jalapeno or you just feel a jalapeno?
You definitely get the feel, and the taste is good, but not necessarily accurate to what a real jalapeno would taste like.
Well, let's see if they actually put jalapeno. There's jalapeno pepper in here. That's getting a little spicier and spicier over time. So I would say it's a little bit more than mild.
If you're talking about salsa and you got mild, medium, I would call this like probably a medium.
A medium, yep.
Are you ready to rate it?
I am. 8.5.
Dang, I didn't think you were gonna go that high.
That's good.
All right, that's a 16.5 total. So that blew the sea salt out of the water.
Yeah, because this one, I think we didn't mention it, but that got a total of 11.
Yes. That means next up we've got
barbecue.
Our favorite flavor. We'll see if this chip does it right. Barbecue is up next. Smell test. Whoa, wow. Okay, I'm gonna let you smell it before I taste it. That smells delicious.
I do not have a very good sense of smell, so I can smell it, but it's
smells so good to me.
Nothing really.
The flavor is pretty subtle. Like, I think the barbecue flavor could be stronger, but the actual flavor profile that it has, I think is great.
It is really good. It reminds me probably of most other barbecue chips. I was gonna say Lay's because the flavor is very similar to Lay's, but I think most barbecue chips are pretty much the same.
The crunch of a kettle chip really works well with the barbecue chip. Not really sure why, but it's just a good combination. I wish that the flavor itself was just a little bit stronger. Just a little bit, and it would have been like perfect. Is this cheating? I think I have to try another jalapeno
to see if you like it better.
I'm ready to rate it. 3, 2, 1, 7.5. Ah, okay, we did the same thing.
We went down a half.
So just a little bit worse. The jalapeno's getting me. Then the jalapeno, but still a solid option.
Yep, 15.5 total score on that one. Okay, next one is salt and vinegar, and these are typically like very strong flavor, so we'll see how these do.
Another complaint I have about these chips is actually that they're not ugly enough. I mean, if you're gonna say...
If you're gonna brand it ugly?
Yeah, like if the literal name of them is Uglies, I feel like they have to be a little bit more different, unique, ugly than normal chips. I mean,
is that ugly?
Pretty much looks like a normal chip.
I mean, come on, seriously?
Not quite strong enough, I don't think.
No, it isn't. You do have to eat a few to start tasting. Probably part of that is because we've just eaten these other ones first, but I don't get enough salt in it, and just the flavor's off to me.
I would say that the flavor isn't off for me. I just think it's not strong enough. Like, this is mostly a salt chip with a hint of vinegar. I don't feel like they're equals in this.
I agree.
And people that like salt and vinegar, you know, they really want the vinegar. That's why they're getting it, not just the sea salt. And I just don't taste quite enough in that.
I think we're in agreement that they're not the best. Let's see where they're at, though.
3, 2, 1,
5.
4. I feel bad rating it a 4 because I would continue to eat these. Like, I don't dislike them, but in terms of a salt and vinegar chip, they're a little bit below average. So the jalapeno is still winning. We're gonna have to see if these sweet potato chips, I was gonna call them fries, but sweet potato chips, I don't know if I've ever had these before, can beat out the jalapeno. Sweet potato-y. These look like they could be
very different.
You know, like the dehydrated, like dried fruit.
Beauty is in the eye of the chip holder.
Nice.
This looks kind of weird.
This is a little bit more like it when we're talking about
ugly
chips. These are a little bit uglier. Okay, subtle flavor.
Yeah.
But they don't promise anything on here.
No,
like, they don't promise a big flavor.
You're not expecting
like vinegar or jalapeno. So I don't mind it. It's just
I actually kind of like it.
Nice, subtle snack.
It is a little bit mild. Sweet potato-y, so it's got a little bit of sweetness, not much. They've got kind of a little bit of an addicting flavor. I wonder if that's just because it's a little different, like unique.
So I'm not rating the flavors based off of this, but I would say that's the most snackable option.
Well, I'm ready to rate it.
All right, me too. 7.5. Okay, so pretty good rating for that, considering the flavor isn't anything spectacular.
Crazy. Yep.
But that means that the Uglies jalapeno flavored chip is the very best.
Oh, so we're not doing a
showdown. So the only problem here is I kind of cheated before.
You already did.
And I already did.
You already did the showdown.
The showdown. So okay, we'll leave it up to you.
Okay.
Because I already did it. I know that I like this one more.
Okay, got it. Well, I guess I get to maybe
here we go.
Be different if I don't agree with you.
And the cool thing about this, I know we already mentioned this, but the price is really good. Like, it's comparable, if not even cheaper than some of the main brands. The thing that gets kind of annoying about trying these more unique or like smaller brands, they're usually more expensive. So I have a hard time recommending them even if we like them. But for this chip, I like it, and it's a comparable price to some of the name brand stuff. And so I would definitely recommend trying these.
All right, so I have a decision. I do like the flavor of these the best.
Okay.
And so I think these are the best chip.
Is there some like...
Well, there is kind of some...
Is there a butt coming?
Yeah, I don't think I could sit and just eat a bunch of these. I like the flavor the best, and I'm enjoying it the most, but I think if I wanted to sit down and eat some chips, I would probably eat more of these.
That's fair. So if we're going most snackable, either get the sweet potato or the barbecue. But if you want just the very best flavor, then go with the jalapeno.
Hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and we really appreciate all of your support for watching our channel, watching our videos, our taste tests, and the other things that we've been doing. And once again, we just want to shout out to Steven. Happy birthday, man. Hope it's a great day.
So if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave it a like and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. We'll see you next time.
See ya.